Step into another dimension in time and space. That's right, it's Neon Pocket Dimension. My name is Jacob. You ready to rock? Boys, we got Boxcar Miguel over here. We got Luke's shot first. That's Gage.
I can't see the stream, dude.
Yeah,
that's
here.
me.
Yeah, you can't.
Just imagine.
You can't see it because. Oh, well. Uh-oh. That's not good. Well, everything seemed to just take a shit there. But here I am. I guess I'll edit these things out.
Oh.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? I'm going to have to edit this podcast because I'm not redoing that. Whoa, that was crazy. We sure did enter the Neon Pocket Dimension, and then it spit them out. It spit them out. I'm trying to remember what that thing's called. What's the thing from Thor? The Bifrost. You know what I mean? It's like you were in the Bifrost.
I was gonna say the Sarlacc pit.
Oh, well, he doesn't spit things out. Boba Fett clawed himself out of there, and then he
You're right.
It
was an arduous struggle.
Well, at least in the books. I'm talking more like you're in the Bifrost. You're fighting Thor's sister, Hela, and she pushed you out. She pushed you out of the Bifrost. You went to the one planet Hulk world. You hung out with what's that guy's name? Jeff Goldblum for a while. And then made our way back.
Jeff Goldblum.
There, life finds a way. But we're here. We're here. Neon Pocket Dimension. A place you can go to nerd out, not be judged, unless of course, I don't know. I was trying to think of something there. I really honestly can't think of anything. Oh, okay. Unless you've never seen any movie ever. That's kind of the only time I'll judge you.
Well, I mean, that's kind of mean to people who have been living in like a cave.
Mm-hmm.
That's not
that's true.
Some indigenous.
Okay, fine. You know what? You're right. You're right. We don't judge people here. Neon Pocket Dimension, no judgments, only nerding.
Or kink shaming.
No.
Kink shaming.
Oh no,
no kink shaming, unless you like Kingdom Hearts, and then I'll king shame you all the day long.
Whoa. Better.
I'm just
better
kidding.
Walk that shit back there, brah.
Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, even if they're wrong.
Just kidding,
buddy.
Whoa. I was just inviting a lot of hate from all the Kingdom Hearts fans. Dude. It'll get us more followers. If Kingdom Hearts hates our podcast, we'll get a lot of follows. Hate follows.
I don't think people hate follow.
I've never really played it.
I think they hate tweet.
I want to.
You should. That's my stance. Play Kingdom Hearts, please. Thank you.
Gage, what do you think?
The first one is fun.
First one's probably the worst one. So if you like it, you'll like the rest.
Word. To be fair, the first one's the only one I've ever played.
Oh, dude, the second one is sick, bro. You go to you go to Tron World. That was a highlight. You go to Mulan World.
That's pretty cool.
You go back to Nightmare Before Christmas World. It looks even cooler, and then you get to go to like the Santa version of Nightmare Before Christmas in that one. That's dude, cool. You even go back to like classic Mickey Mouse World, which I really liked. That game is good. Kingdom Hearts 2 does hold up.
I feel like there's a serious lack of good Tron games, considering that it originally was a video game. Right? Or was it a movie and then a video game based off the movie and then
Tron is a movie. Tron started as a movie.
Seen Tron?
Have you ever seen Tron, the first Tron, the original Tron?
I've absolutely seen the 1982 version of Tron, but what I'm saying is, was there an arcade machine?
Yes.
For the game Tron?
No, for the movie.
Before or after the movie?
No, the movie Tron got an arcade adaptation. Yeah. But Tron is a movie that was created. The Tron game came because
the movie comes first.
Yeah. And the arcade game was kind of like sort of like Snake, right? It was the light bike one where it kind of had like you couldn't like run into each other's light tails, like that whole thing.
I mean, For all we know, that's what Snake was really like, and we never got down that deep to see it.
Well,
Yeah, it was just one-dimensional.
well, if the show reboot is any kind of, if there's any reality there, then I guess Snake is like Tron. You know what I mean? Because from their point of view, it is in 3 dimensions, even when it's in 2 dimensions. You guys remember the show Reboot?
Yes, I remember Reboot.
What about you, Gage? You remember Reboot?
Fucking terrible. Well, hold on.
I don't actually.
Let me rephrase that.
I thought
It
it was
wasn't
cool.
terrible. It looks like shit now.
Yeah, there you go. Uncanny Valley problems are happening there.
Looks like really big shit, big pile of shit now. It's terrible.
We got Pizza Man Sam in chat. He's been streaming Kingdom Hearts 2. He's going through the full game series, although he did skip Chain of Memories because that game is randomly a card game and like a 1.5 to your 2 and 1. You know what I mean? It's like a bridge between. But so many things so many things happen in Chain of Memories that affect what happened in 2, to where like if you just jump from 1 to 2, it's kind of, you're like, what the fuck happened? Why am I not playing as Sora at the beginning of the game?
Why is Sephiroth here? I don't know.
Sephiroth is there. He's in 1 and 2.
Is he actually? I was totally
Yep,
making that shit
he
up.
really
That's
is.
great.
He really is.
That's hilarious.
He is a boss. I think you fight him in the Coliseum in 1, but in 2 he's like on this like ledge, and you gotta fight him on a ledge.
Speaking of Coliseums, before we get into the Wybnew, why don't we talk about a piece of news that came out today?
Dude, well, that's kind of part of what I was going to lead into, like after the Wybnew.
Okay, all right. We'll hold it then.
So for this episode, I'll let everyone know what are we doing. The name of this episode is "What Are You Hiding, Geoff? What are you hiding, Geoff?
Geoff,
Keeley,
Grub."
Oh my God, dude! You just reminded me of the craziest thing that happened to me a couple days ago, and I'll bring that up too. So we have a lot to talk about today.
Lots to talk about.
We'll keep the Wybnew short because I feel like a lot of the Wybnew will bleed over into the next sections. But we are going to try to predict the trailers and announcements that will happen in the Game Awards in 2 days, and then we'll talk about our plans for all that stuff. So let's start with the Wybnew. Who wants to go first? Miguel?
I'll go.
Gage? Okay.
Go ahead, Gage.
Let's see. What have I been nerding out on? I've been playing some video games, which has been great. I have been cleaning up the Halo winter updates battle pass. So I'm almost done. I've got like
Nice.
2 more levels to go on there.
Cool.
It's been fun, like Halo just continues to have really, really good gameplay, and every time there's something new to do or new to like pretty much what I do, I find myself doing is just going until I've pretty much done everything from the new updates, and then just being like, all right, well, that was fun while it lasted. And sometimes that's a week, sometimes it's like 3 days, which, I don't know, I can't really complain. Like, I haven't really spent much money other than the 2 battle passes that I paid for on this game, which were, only like a total of $20 or something. So like, I don't know. I feel like I've gotten my money's worth out of it for sure. And eventually we should play some campaign co-op, and
Yes.
I don't know. Obviously, I want this game to be like, it's never gonna hit the heights that it maybe should have, and that's kind of their fault. But like, we were jumping into Forge this was it over the weekend that we were playing, and
Yeah, it was
there's
a
some pretty
weekend, I think. Yeah.
there's some pretty amazing stuff in there. So I think once they get the searchability and the kind of the curation of it down,
Mm-hmm.
I think it might fuel a lot of cool games and squad ups, and just like fun goofy nights of playing weird Halo matches, so yeah.
Hell yeah.
And let's see what else. I went back to. I realized that I didn't beat Forza Horizon 5, which you can technically beat that game, right? Like you can finish the festival, right? And then there's just endless seasonal updates and tons of different like events that are pretty much, they feel endless. That map is so checkerboarded with like all of the different things you can do. But I beat the actual like Forza Horizon festival stuff, like the actual each like individual section. There's like the street racing, off-road, all that different stuff. So
Cool.
That was cool. And I don't know, that game is just so fun. Like
It
it's
is.
just, you forget, and then I started playing it just kind of as like a chill out, take a break game, and then I was like, oh, this like it's really you get really into it, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Dude, I feel that like it's so easy to put that game down because you know it's just a racing game or whatever. It is what it is. But then you pick it back up and you're like, oh yeah, this game's good. You remember immediately.
So, it does that thing where it's like just constantly giving you the next little thing to chase, like
Yeah.
whether that be like your personal best on something, or you know you go over some sick jump and it like gives you a bunch of points, and you're like, ooh, I'm gonna go do other sick jumps and get a bunch of points, and so you just start doing that for a little bit, and before you know it, like you've done 3 races and unlocked a bunch of new cars and then upgraded a bunch of new cars, and then like, you know what I mean, it's like it's really good at just carrot and sticking you, like, or like just like dangling a carrot in front of you and be like, check out this next thing, check out this next thing. So yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'm with that because I get really stuck on like my cars in that game. Where I'm
Me
like,
too.
I have so many fucking cars, and it's like some of them are just so like basic, like just a normal ass like Beamer. You know what I mean?
Corolla.
Yeah, yeah. But then I'm like, well, I want like it's my goal to drive every single car that I have at some point. And so you start driving it, and you're like, this car's kind of cool. And so then you put some upgrades into it. Before you know it, now you're painting it a color. Now you're driving that
Yep.
thing around, and you're like, ooh, wait, maybe this will be my next drift car. And then now you've collected like 5 drift cars, and you know, then you're like, fuck, it's 2 a.m.
Yep, totally happens fast, and yeah,
Forza's
no
fun. It's
doubt.
a really fun game. Like, like the social aspect, if it works, it is pretty cool. Like if you get some friends together, jump in there, drive around. Like even if you're not actually physically doing races, you could just drive around the open world. You could do like world events. There are world events as well. But it's just kind of fun to just drive around and be like, hey, Steven. Hey, Gage.
Yeah,
check
caravanning
it
up
out.
is super fun, and
Take a look at this van, dude. Look at the paint job I put on this van, man. It's pretty cool, bro.
yeah, I recently, I've been winning a lot with my SpongeBob. I've got a Ford. I forget what it's called, Ford Fiesta or whatever. It's a drift car,
Yeah.
but it's all SpongeBob and Patricked out, which is pretty great. It looks super goofy, but it pones, and I recently beat Merc City 64's Ghost
Oh,
in
shit.
a game, and that was fun.
Uh,
So
if you don't know who Merc City 64 is, Miguel, that's Blessing Adeoye Jr. He's kind of a big deal in the.
he's a video game pundit, journalist, enthusiast.
And on Twitter, apparently, he's saying that he's gonna bring the drip to the Game Awards. So we're gonna have to all collectively judge Blessing's outfit live on X Interact stream. That's right. X Interact is going to be live streaming the event, and we will be popping in and out of the chat, at least on the audio Discord channel. And as soon as we see a picture of Blessing, we're gonna have to have a little chat about that and be like, all right,
That's
what's
true.
he wearing? What's he wearing? I need to hear from Mochi Squeeze. He's gonna be sitting next to me watching it. I want to hear her opinions on the drip.
This is like the Oscars, you know, like who you wearing, what's happening, you know?
Yeah, gamers need to dress better. That's kind of what I was hearing on Twitter. You know?
Is it Nordstrom Rack? Is it Bloomingdale's?
Men's Warehouse.
Men's Warehouse?
What's
Sears.
God
I
damn
just
it.
bought a suit from Men's Warehouse not that long ago.
Hey, Men's Warehouse is fine.
Good for you. You own a suit.
Hey,
you
you
got
know
a
what?
suit
Yeah.
Yeah.
The truth is,
Go ahead.
I own 3 suits, but
Wow.
my belly has recently grown out of 2 of them. So,
Oh.
yeah. So
Oh, no,
yeah,
that
COVID.
You are getting
COVID will
old. It's okay.
COVID will do that. COVID will do that to you.
I
2 years
can-
of COVID.
I can relate. I can relate to that statement, sir. I can relate to that statement. Miguel,
Yeah.
what have you been nerding out on, man?
I've been watching the middle portion of 1899
Ooh.
Oh, nice. Me too.
since I saw the beginning and the end.
Ah.
I like it. I like it though because I've heard some people at work talking about it, but they were kind of complaining about how it ended. And I was like, I don't think they realize it's a sci-fi show,
Ah,
and most people probably don't when you first start watching it. But that's what it is. It's a fucking it's a sci-fi show. So if you're going in with the mindset of, it's going to be like this period piece, you're fucking yourself because it's a sci-fi show.
Yeah.
So that's all I'll say about that. Just be aware. If you watch Dark, you should know better.
Yeah, that's why that's why I knew going into it. I was like, I'm expecting some weird ass shit to happen.
Exactly. So then I need one more episode technically, and then I'll be done. I've been doing that, and then I went back to Ancient Apocalypse with your friend
Oh.
Graham Hancock.
that's right. It's your friend, Gage.
Oh yes, it is my friend. Sorry,
Graham
I was
Hancock.
reading the chat, which was also making some pretty funny stuff. Yeah, my friend Graham. He's
Your
an old
friend Graham Hancock.
an old weirdo for sure.
I don't disagree with his opinions or his what he's trying to say, but I just feel like the way he's putting it out there is
Mhm.
a little strange in my opinion. But overall, a good show. I do want to say though that every time I watch it and every time he says something about how it was, an ancient civilization, I just kind of want him to say it was aliens.
It was aliens.
Because that's
It's
what I'm
clearly
like.
aliens.
Watching, Ancient Aliens, everything's aliens. I'm not going to say it was aliens, but it was aliens. That's essentially what he's doing.
I know he is potentially he's one step away from there. He's like trying to like rein it in, but
Yeah.
yes.
So overall, I'm still having a good time. I'm seeing places that I've never heard of that I would like to visit. Like the Serpent Mound in Ohio, which is a big old, mound, man-made mound that looks like a snake.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. I'd like to check that out in person. And make a trip out there at some point probably.
Mound.
But I've been doing that, and then I'm gonna start volunteering at what is it? A cat cafe
Oh, that's cool. Where at? They got one here?
over by my house. There's
No
a couple in
shit.
town.
Oh my god.
What?
Please do that so we can visit you.
Well, no, you have to pay to get in, dude. I'm gonna be doing office work.
I mean, I'll pay to get in, but can you come out of the back office and snuggle a cat with me?
Well, and you'll be at work because I'm going on Fridays.
I'll take a Friday off. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'll go in there. You know what I mean? Fucking pet a
I'll
little
go in there
kitty
for
cat.
I'll go in there for like 3 minutes and then I'll just be fucking gushing snot out of my
that's
face.
great.
'Cause-
Oh,
I'm
you're
very
allergic.
allergic.
Fuck.
Take a bunch of Zyrtec, dude. You'll be fine.
Yeah, you're right. I could fend it off for a little while. Put my shields up.
Yeah. You should come in there with like the full riot gear, dude.
Yeah, I'm doing that Friday, and then we'll see how it goes.
Nice,
But
dude.
That's cool.
pretty much about it. I haven't had time to play any games. Well, let's put it this way: I haven't made time to play any games.
Fair enough.
I was playing a little Pentiment, and then I
cool.
was kind of feeling like I was going to fall asleep. So,
Yep.
so I turned off. That is one of those games that you
Makes
have to
sense.
be kind of awake for. It's not boring. Don't take
Okay.
it that way. It's just,
Oh yeah. You sure?
It's just a lot of reading.
It's a lot
Yeah,
of
reading. It's a lot of reading.
And it is easy to fall asleep.
It's just a lot of scribble sounds and
The rhythm of the scribble sounds is kind of like therapeutic. You're like, oh,
Mhm.
it's
then you
like
fall asleep.
I
ASMR
would
the
agree
game.
with that.
ASMR the game, guys. Basically.
But yeah, exactly. That's a good way to put it. But that's pretty much about it for this week.
Oh.
How about yourself?
Nice. I played.
Nice.
What I play? Halo Infinite Forge mode. Now I played it with this guy Gage. I played it with Singer Bro Steven. But even before that, I got really stoned one night and I just went in there and I just started checking out maps. You know what I mean? Started bookmarking some. So then when I played with Steven, I was like, all right, let's just go through the bookmarks. When we flipped through them, we were playing. And Steven was like, oh, man, you know what would be cool is if we could, like, play this with other people, like matchmaking style or whatever. Isn't there, like, a playlist or something? And I said, no, there's nothing. It's custom games. That's it. You got to have the group together to actually play these maps with people. And then literally the next night, I saw Gage was streaming on this channel. I was like on my phone on the couch. I look and I'm chatting with them, and then I'm like, oh shit, let's game. I'm down to game, and we end up playing Halo Infinite again, a second night in a row, having not played any Halo Infinite with anyone for like months, fucking months. But I love the game, and I'm always looking for a chance to play Halo Infinite with people. And so then did the exact same thing with Gage. I'm playing custom games. I'm like, well, let's flip through the same bookmarks. We got a couple extra ones. We checked them out. He mentioned they recreated what is it? Peach's Castle for Mario 64 in the game. It looks really cool. A lot of warp pipes. Cool. Yeah, you jump through like paintings and stuff. It warps you to the other painting. It's really cool, dude. It just kind of reminds me of like custom maps and like Counter-Strike and just those old PC games that I used to play back in the day with custom maps. Also, Team Fortress 2 did a pretty good job at custom maps. A lot of fun. So we're playing, and then what does Gage say to me? Man, it'd be great is if they had a playlist or matchmaking for these maps. I want to play with other people because we're just 1v1ing the whole time. Got to at least talk about the Diglett map because Arkwing Eric, the homie, did bring that up. He did try it out. He name dropped it. Diglett is a really cool map. It's basically they made it so no one could move physically, but you can aim, like you can turn around, and like everyone has snipers with infinite bullets, but like a 4 bullet clip that you reload, but like infinite reloads. So you can aim around, you could duck, but it's almost like whack-a-mole where everyone's in little holes. And so you like pop up and you shoot and you duck, and then that's it, right? It's just it's called Diglett because it's like little moles popping up their little Diglett heads and shooting at each other. But when you die, you spawn in another spot.
Little
Diglett heads. So yeah, I think Steven and I played that one. I don't think we played that one, Gage. Did we? Did we do Digletts?
No, we didn't.
Okay. Yeah. There's a pregnant pause there. But damn, Digletts is cool. So anyway, today we get the thing that says that we're getting a new fucking update for Halo Infinite. And what's the first thing at the top of that list? Custom games browser. I fucked my camera up. I was slamming my table down. We're going to talk about that a little bit in a sec, but it's like literally like between Gage and Steven, they're both saying like, man, it'd be great to play these maps with randoms. Well, now you can. So I just wanted to share that story. I also played Diablo 2 Resurrected. I started up my first hardcore character. It is a necromancer. I got him to level, I think, 11. So I intend to go all the way through the game with the hardcore character. And funny story, I was telling Mochi Squeeze like what a hardcore character means. Do you know what hardcore characters mean, Miguel?
No.
Diablo?
So.
If I die, the character deletes.
Oh, yeah, the character's dead, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Dead forever, all items, everything. Unless they're in like the shared stash, you're done.
Yeah.
It's how I play Diablo 3 a lot. It is fun. It makes it more intense. PandaFin in chat just said, only way to play. That's my boy.
I did see that. I would disagree.
You're like, no, fuck you, dude.
No.
So yeah, I'm gonna do a stream series, probably mostly just chill plays where I'm just sitting on the couch and playing with a controller. Because Diablo 2 with the controller is actually really good. It's their controller support is incredible, and to me it almost makes it easier to play because instead of having to do like F1, F2, F3 to change what your right click does, it's just like you're assigning your skills to your buttons. You know what I mean? And there's no way to do that on keyboard because that's how Diablo 2 was. So that's how I play. But yeah, I got to like level 11. I'm just gonna keep streaming every second of that Necromancer hardcore until I die or until I succeed. So we'll see how far that goes. I'll keep giving you updates. My quick Gundam update. I don't know if I said this on last week's episode, but ZZ Gundam kind of sucks. Not liking it. Look, it got to the point where I'm at episode 13. I've watched 12 of these episodes. I'm on 13. I'm just like, I'm sick of this. Should I ditch the show?
Good at 20, dude.
You know what I mean?
It gets good at 20.
That's what people were saying online. That's the thing. I'm like, okay, I gotta Google this. I can't be the only person who's thinking like, fuck
it's like when
ZZ
people
Gundam.
say, "Oh, it gets good at episode 26." Fuck you, no.
So I looked online and people said, well, when you hit episode 20, it gets better. So I just said, fuck 13. I skipped straight to 20. And then some dude on Twitter was like, well, you're gonna miss out on the Moon Gundam. And apparently the Moon Gundam's coming to Gundam later, so like you'll get the context of it. And I was like, you're just talking gibberish to me, bro. So I just skipped ahead to 20. And now I'm just kind of going through it. It seems a little better. You know what I mean? We'll see if I get through the whole show or if I just like read a synopsis.
It sounds like
You know what I
you're
mean?
already telling us what you're going to do.
But it's also in Japanese, so it's like I can't just have it running at all times while I'm like half watching
So
it.
you have to actually engage with the show.
Yeah, but what I'm engaging with isn't great. That's the thing. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm working harder for a show that's not as good. And I don't like that. Does that make sense?
Well, I don't blame you for not liking
All
it.
right.
Just watch something good and actually engage with it.
I will. The next show on the list is a show I skipped, but I found other means to watch it. It's called MS Igloo. It's like an OVA series about Zaku pilots, something like that. Zaku meaning like the bad guys of the war, the Federation of Zeon, the Space Noids. Let me ask you guys a quick question: Are you Space
Are those
Noids?
the belt like the are those like? Sorry.
Are you Space Noid or are you an Earth Noid? Let me know. Let me know in the chat too.
I don't know what that means.
Just tell me if you're a Space Noid or an Earth Noid. Come on.
I'm neither.
If we're talking about it like in expanse terms, I stand with the belt. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds like you're a Space Noid.
I
That's
would
Space
actually
Noid
like
talk
the
right there.
Martian if we're talking expanse.
That's the Federation of
Even though
Zeon.
I get the belt. Like,
Word.
I don't know, man. I kind of like all the factions of that show.
I keep telling Mochi Squeeze, can we watch Expanse now? So hopefully one day that'll happen. You know, one day.
Yeah, I dig Mars in that too in some ways. Mars is you're right. I don't know.
So if you guys
Mars
like,
is pretty cool, man.
if you guys like the
They are.
conflict of humanoids from Earth versus like the space people, then that's the plot of Gundam. You probably might like Gundam, so give
I'd
it a
rather
shot.
just watch the expanse.
Fuck
at
you,
this
watch
point.
Gundam. Watch Gundam. Watch Mobile Suit Gundam.
Also-
Amuro Ray is awesome. Come on. He shoots a nuke.
It's also
He shoots it.
what's he shooting a nuke at?
No, he's got to shoot the nuke at the exact right point so
where?
it doesn't blow up.
Where does the nuke come out of? His butt?
No,
If
it's
it comes
being
out of his butt,
launched.
I'll watch it.
They're launching the nuke, and he's got to either he's got to slice it with the beam saber or shoot it and pinpoint accuracy to not detonate it, to just disable it. And he does it because fucking Amuro Ray, man. Amuro. He's good.
It's also the same. It's also the plot of the beginning of the Halo universe, where the belt, like the asteroid belters and the off-world colonies, are like rebelling against against Earth and the UNSC, and that's why the original Spartans were made.
That's correct.
To be like essentially like UNSC SS officers to just like special ops, like bring people to black sites and just fuck them all up. So everyone hates the Spartans in the beginning, and then they're the only people who can combat the Covenant at first. Pretty cool. I just finished some Halo novels, and they're fucking great, actually.
Yeah, why couldn't they fucking do that, but with the show?
Because
Sorry.
they wanted you to. I don't know, dude. I didn't watch the show. I know it was crap, though.
Fucking show sucks, man. It
was
sucks.
trash.
Fucking shitty ass.
This is the biggest disappointment this year,
You're
man.
really
Damn it.
disappointed. Oh, apparently you're both.
Why? Last of Us looks like it's gonna be good. What other game did I play?
Let's hope.
Another game.
I have not watched the trailer.
Oh,
I'm not going to watch the trailer.
oh! You don't want to watch it?
I don't like watching trailers
Okay.
in general because I feel like trailers give away a lot. Don't get me wrong. I know how the game goes. I get it. It's probably gonna follow the game, but I don't care. I don't want to see it.
Good.
I'll wait till the show comes out.
Yeah. Well,
I have a spicy take.
Okay.
get spicy.
The first Last of Us trailer that they put out was fucking awesome. And the second one that just dropped like last week,
Yeah.
I liked all the footage in it. I like, it looked, it all looks like Last of Us. I think it's going to be awesome. But
Mhm,
I'm
mhm.
just getting really, really tired. And I had some debate with some other people on Twitter about this, but I'm just getting really tired of shoehorning in like pop music in like a dramatized
Oh
way
my god,
over
dude.
trailers. Like it's really becoming tropey.
Yeah, it's driving me fucking
Sorry,
crazy too.
am I breaking up?
No, 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 you're good.
No,
Um,
you're fine. No, I would agree with that.
No, I'm so with
I
you
think
there.
trailers are kind of doing that
and
thing where they're all doing kind of the same thing, and
yeah,
currently that's what
and
our trailers do.
Yeah, it's driving me fucking crazy.
and the the most recent one, the most recent Last of Us trailer, like it uses a song that yes is like kind of up like diegetically like part of Last of Us lore, sort of Last of Us 2 specifically, but they use Aha's "Take on Me,"
Yeah.
but
Oh
like in
my
a
god.
sad, dramatic, dark way, and it's just so dissonant. I'm like, what the fuck
Yeah.
is this, dude? Like, and someone else was like, yeah, but Ellie plays it on guitar in the second game. I'm like, who cares? It's a bad choice of music.
Yeah.
Um,
Agreed.
I don't know.
Dude.
It was just bad, and I thought it made the trailer literally almost laughably unwatchable. But
Yeah.
everyone got mad at me for saying that on Twitter. But
Dude,
whatever.
I 100% relate to you, and it's funny because you're saying this, and I was racking my brain thinking like there was something, some trailer just watched that did this, and it made me cringe, and it made me really reflect on like how this keeps fucking happening. Like even the Mario trailer, right? Bringing it back to last week's episode.
Yeah.
The first
yeah,
Mario,
yeah.
the first Mario trailer that came, the teaser, you hear like the slow piano go do 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 do
Yeah.
do, and it's all like, you know, and it's every fucking trailer does this, man. It's driving me fucking crazy. But no, the Take on Me thing, dude, it was Last of Us. It's funny that you were talking about it, and I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, it was the Last of Us trailer. What a fucking nightmare. I'm so sick of this shit.
Yeah.
Well, what's happening to my computer?
Yeah,
You guys hear
I
me?
just like, also again, I know I know like they actually did have a little sting of the Last of Us music in there in that trailer.
At the end,
But
yeah.
I'm also continuously like why don't just use the fucking Last of Us music? You know what I
I
mean?
know,
Like
yeah.
there's this fucking
Music's
amazing score from it, and it's like
Yeah.
just use that. Like same thing
That
with Mario. I'm
Alejandro
like,
dude or whatever.
you don't need to like. It's one thing if you want to do like a symphony orchestra version of the Mario theme, but you don't need to make it all slow and dramatic. Like unless you're making fun of it, then that's fine. But
I hate it. I hate it. It needs to end. It needs to fucking end. Let's do better trailers. You know what I mean? Can we have better trailers?
I hope we don't have trailers at all.
Whoa.
Spicy take, huh?
Yeah, that's too spicy.
very spicy take.
That's too spicy.
Habanero. That's a fucking ghost pepper. Ghost pepper spicy take right there.
That's a ghost take. Anyway, regardless, I think that Last of Us can be good. You know what I mean? But I'm just sick of these trailers.
That's what I'm hoping for.
And the last thing I want to bring up is just have to throw this out there because I got the homies in the chat right now. Thank you to Pandafin. Thank you to the Pizza Man Sam for the W last night in Realm Royale. We will crush these kids left and right every day for the rest of our lives. That's right, and that's the end of my Why of New. Thank you very much. Guys.
Hell yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's right. I'm curious how good you'd be at Realm Royale, Miguel. And that's where I'll leave it. All right, what do we want to talk about first? Do we want to do the predictions first and then talk about news,
First
or do
up-
we want to roll into the news stuff?
Real fast, I want to talk about some news that came out, and I think it's gonna roll into predictions nicely.
Let's go.
Dude, Elden Ring co-op DLC,
Oh my
not co-op DLC, Coliseum DLC announced today.
Yes.
Dropping to motherfucking tomorrow. We're gonna go into those big Coliseums and we're gonna fight each other.
Yep. Or we're gonna fight together.
Or we're gonna fight together.
You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
It's
I'm
amazing.
excited about it.
I'll bring this trailer up here. My laptop's being crazy right now, but
And
it looks great.
I'll read from IGN.com that has the story and says, From Software has confirmed that Elden Ring's long rumored Coliseum DLC is real. It is available tomorrow, December 7th, for free. Revealed in a new trailer below that Jacob's bringing up now. Coliseum update unsurprisingly adds new PvP modes that lets players face off in the grand arenas scattered around the lands between. The trailer doesn't go into specifics on what all of these new modes will be, but it does clearly show both one-on-one battles alongside what appears to be doubles and even 3-on-3 fights.
There it goes.
So,
Is it coming? Man, it's running like shit. I don't know what's happening. There we go. Nope. Nope. Yep. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Nope.
Yep. Nope.
Nope. What's happening? what the fuck is happening?
super
Play
good
the
quality.
video.
Just narrate it for
There it
me.
goes.
I don't
Continue.
Need to see it.
Continue. Go ahead.
So
It's playing now.
I'm interested. My first and foremost question is,
Uh-huh.
obviously you can run around and do the questing and stuff already, and then we're gonna enter in these, and we're gonna do some battles, which is cool, against other people or against each other, which is epic. Something I'm interested to see if they will. This is awesome, by the way. I haven't watched this.
You haven't watched a trailer yet?
No, bro.
Dude.
I was at work. It was a busy day at work.
No trailers.
All right, it's time for you to pause everything you're saying and listen to what I have to say for a sec. Number 1,
Sure.
3v3 battles, something we couldn't do before. Number 2, do you see this? Okay, look at the screen. Do you see the priest or whatever like sitting there starting to do a heal spell
Yes.
right there? That hairstyle doesn't exist in the game.
Ooh.
Someone on the subreddit pointed that out. I didn't even notice it. So,
Very cool.
not to mention, if we roll it back a little, in the Coliseum gameplay, people are summoning spirits as well. So that means
Yeah, so
technically,
it's gonna be a whole arena.
dude, you can go in there by yourself, 1v1, and summon, I think, 2 different spirits each. You know what I mean?
That's
So you
pretty
still
cool.
have
I
3
wonder
here.
if maybe
Look
you're
at
gonna
this
be
shit.
able to summon spirits together in co-op gameplay outside of the arenas too. Maybe that's something they're adding.
That'd be really interesting. But, I mean, in this fight, it shows only 1 spirit each. What the fuck, GameSpot? This trailer isn't even over.
Yeah.
Why are you giving me your overlay? Look at that. But it's just the 3 versus 3.
Yeah, bro. Swordmaster
Combat.
reacts to Elden Ring, you know?
Dude, for real. So, yeah, no, I mean, it looks to be... it looks like there's going to be a little more in there than just the Coliseum portion. But we are going to get new gameplay. And I find this all to be pretty funny to me because just yesterday I was playing the game. And I can't remember exactly where I was. But there is a point in time... it's the Divine Tower and West Altus, okay, which is the one that you can activate after beating Rykard, because I beat Rykard last night on my mage. I was like 12:30 in the morning or some shit. I go in there.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm looking around in the environment. It's like if you look in one direction, there's the big ass Erd tree, right? You look to the left, you see kind of a weird building. And it doesn't look normal. And I'm looking at it, and I'm looking at my map. I realize, oh, that's the fucking Coliseum right there. And you could see it from the outside, looking in. You know what I mean? Because, like, when...
yeah.
Right. And so, like, I took a couple screenshots where I took the magnifying glass and, like, zoomed in. Because I was like, oh, my God, I'm actually kind of seeing inside the Coliseum for the first time. And I know people have, like... clipped through the walls and like explored it or whatever, and I haven't looked at those screenshots, but I found it to be very funny that like just last night I was like, oh, I can kind of see inside the Coliseum from like way over here, and then like the next day like they announced the Coliseum DLC. So I thought it was really fucking interesting.
You can kind of see it a glimpse of it from when you're climbing up the Erd tree where all those tree dudes are in the capital city also. Like when you're climbing up to the throne room up there, you can kind of see a little bit of the capital city one too. So yeah, I noticed that a while back
Mhm.
as well. Anyways, it's
Pretty
not surprising that this is happening, but it's pretty cool
Pretty awesome.
that it's happening. And then my next question, or something that I had speculated about, I'm wondering if it's gonna happen, is I really want a boss rush mode in these Coliseums.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
Where like, you know, where you like go and fight each boss sequentially, like kind of like the Zelda Master Quest version. I think that'd be really rad.
That would
so we'll
be
see
rad.
if that's something that comes.
That would be incredible stuff. But I'm really excited for the Coliseum DLC. And like the thing is, if you do know us, we have already created co-op only characters that we started as wretches that we're going to build into sort of PvP type characters, because anytime you're in co-op in Elden Ring, it opens you up to be invaded by other players, essentially. So if you're co-oping a lot, it makes sense to kind of do a PvP build anyway. So now we can actually focus on PvP because we have the fucking Coliseum update, and it's coming out tomorrow, man. It's freaking awesome. Here's that screenshot I was talking about. Let me pull it up.
Very excited.
Yeah, see, I took this screenshot
there you
last
go.
night. Yeah. Like literally last night. But yeah, see, that's like normally you can't see this angle, Miguel. It's basically like a half circle that goes around the front of it, and it's like identical all around, you know what I mean? But then the opening to the Coliseum like is always like off of a cliff, so there's like no way to really see inside of it at all. You know what I mean? So like I just happen to be on this tower, I look over there and I'm like, holy shit, I can see in the Coliseum over there. So not exactly sure if this is actually what it'll look like inside. I just took the screenshot last night and here we are. Weird
now
shit.
You can compare.
True. Yeah. And I have the screenshot. You know what I mean? Are your characters gonna yell "We're the champs" when you win in the Coliseum? Yeah, we will. We'll yell that on stream. Yep. Now you wanna talk about Halo?
So based off of that little tidbit dropping, it kind of informed some of my thoughts about what we might see at the Game Awards Thursday. So do we want to jump into some predictions?
Let's do it, man.
Cool.
What are we predicting?
So we're gonna take a shot at predicting, the Game Awards as much as it is about awards, and we already did our, who we think is gonna win all the different award categories on a previous episode. I think it was episode 22 or 23.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine. I lost. But yeah, I think it was episode 22 or. Yeah, no worries. I think it was episode 22 or 23 that we predicted the actual Game Awards winners with our friend Joaquin, and he'll come back for a post show a crossover with Odd Valley. Actually, we'll talk more about that later to see how wrong or right we were. But we're gonna predict if we're like some of the news and trailers that obviously take up a lot of the Game Awards time. Things we might see announced or updated at the Game Awards. So, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty.
I'm excited. I'm excited to predict things. I'm excited to hear what you have to say first.
We're likely gonna be really wrong. Is the first and foremost thing.
There's no way to tell. You know what I mean? That's why it makes sense to really take a shot in the dark and just predict anything.
I mean, I'll take some shots on the Game Awards night, maybe.
Well, that's the whole point. I mean, we're mashing up with,
yeah,
mashing up with Odd Valley.
I'll start it off. And I'm gonna go with. Okay, so how we're gonna do this? We're gonna guess kind of what we think is gonna happen, right? And then
I'm testing the soundboard. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, that's okay. Okay, I heard a glimpse of that, and it was like, all right.
Yeah,
We're gonna guess what we think is gonna happen, and then a Taco Bell Live Moss moment where we see what we really think would really get us to live Moss or get hyped, so to speak.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
I'm not sure what that means. But okay.
Live Moss.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Gatorade, get
yeah.
hype. Mountain Dew, jumping hills on a motocross bike, hype levels. Does it make more sense?
Sure. Yeah.
You should know me by now. I don't get hype.
Nothing hypes you up. What would hype you up, Miguel? Anything?
Space.
Okay. So
Space.
I'd be hyped up.
So
That's not happening.
So an asteroid flying by you, get hype.
Like how close are we talking?
Close enough to touch.
That might hype me up.
Jesus.
It's pretty hypeable.
You're definitely.
But you have to think about it this way: if that does happen, I'm probably dead too.
No, but you're in some kind of spacesuit. It's cool.
It's an asteroid.
Let's put you in a Gundam. Let's say you're in a Gundam and you could touch it with your Gundam hand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're fine.
I think you're getting radiation burns from that for
no,
sure.
the Gundam.
Yeah.
The Gundam. It's got protection.
They're not indestructible, dude.
No, we'll just say it's a lead-plated Gundam.
Nice. Okay, I don't know if. All right, yeah.
I'm just trying to pull the hype out of this guy. I'm trying to squeeze him like the toothpaste, but the toothpaste is like it's out. It's been out. You know what I mean?
You're trying to
really
like
smashing
squeeze
it.
that last
You're
drop
folding
of
that
juice
fucking
out of
tooth.
a fucking husk of a lime that's already been juiced.
Yeah, I'm trying to squeeze that hype out of you, Miguel. Come here, let me squeeze you, baby.
I haven't been hyped for a long time. I think the last time I was hyped was when the sequel trilogy came out.
Oh.
The trailer.
Oh, for episode 7.
For Star Wars
The Force Awakens.
Force Awakens. Thank you. I don't even remember the name of it.
Yeah,
and then I still enjoyed it. But I was like, oh, it's A New Hope.
Yeah. No doubt.
It's the exact same fucking movie.
It is. It is.
But anyway, we won't talk about that. Moving on.
Moving on.
I'm sorry.
All right, for my first prediction. Y'all ready?
Yep.
All right, hold on. Let's start it. All right. I just realized that a soundboard app, because it's Java based, is destroying my computer. So I had to stop that. But if I did have it, I would have just played a hype sound. So Miguel, could you just do a hype sound?
What's a hype?
Do the DJ one. You know the DJ one that's like like do one of those.
That one?
Like do one of those for me. And then, you know,
we could just get an actual air horn and just do it in the
No, I'm just gonna try another soundboard app for the next episode, but
cool.
Go ahead.
All right. This is a little. I'm starting off with a banger, but it's probably wrong in all shapes and sizes.
All
right. I'm gonna elaborate, but
okay.
The show will open and close with From Software announcements.
Ooh, open and close.
Open and close. The first announcement will be Elden Ring story DLC, piggybacking off of their current free DLC. The story DLC will not be free, but it'll be extensive. You know what I mean? Similar to the previous FromSoft games story DLCs.
Extensivo.
And then the show will close with a super short teaser of Armored Core.
Oh, bro.
Similar. Have a controller?
Huh?
It better have a controller.
Oh God, no, that's different. That's different. That's that Iron Brigade game. What's it called?
I thought it was Zone of the Enders. Is that
no?
Zone
That's
of the
not
Enders?
Zone of the Enders either, man.
No, it wasn't Armored Core. What game?
No,
was that
you're
then?
thinking of like Iron
Battalion.
Steel Battalion.
Steel Battalion.
Thank
That
you.
controller, man.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Okay.
Go on. I apologize. I'm sorry.
No,
okay.
That's quite all right. A super short Armored Core teaser, similar to the Shadows Die Twice teaser that we got at the 2017 Game Awards, where it's literally just like super obtuse. It just says like something interesting and then From Software and then yada yada yada. Whoa. It's gonna get a 2024 release date. That's what
2024 Armor Core.
Yeah.
Wow. You think it's gonna take that long to make Armored Core? That's amazing. That means that game's gonna be great.
I hope so. Yeah. So yeah, that was the get hype moment. The get hype moment, we get a release date for it.
That's what you were starting with? The get hype moment one?
Oh no. The whole thing was a prediction. The get hype moment is that we get a release date for Armored Core.
Now I understand what you're saying. So you're saying one prediction that's 3 predictions?
One prediction that's like, well, that whole thing was a prediction. Opening and closing the show with FromSoft. And then I'm adding some spice, which is the details.
Uh-huh.
And then the get hype moment is that we actually get some concrete, like it's coming 2024. You know what I mean?
So that was 3 or 4 predictions, I swear. You know, like because you said we're gonna start with a From Software. We're gonna end with From Software. That's one prediction. We're gonna get an Elden Ring DLC announcement. That's prediction number 2. And then Armored Core slated 2024. That's 3 predictions.
Yeah,
Am I
the
wrong?
Armored Core
Am I wrong?
one is only
That's
it's
3
only
fucking
get hype.
predictions.
It's get hype if it's 2024.
All right.
Okay,
cool.
It's all one prediction. But
So
with
do you
some
have
details.
2 more of that you just did, where you do like 50 predictions in one? I'm just trying to make sure I'm ready for what you're gonna lay on me, because I feel
I'm
like
not going to be ready. I'm just letting you know.
Miguel
That's
has
fine.
no idea what he's about to predict. He has no fucking idea.
I predict Half-Life 3.
Oh
Finally.
shit!
Ooh,
Oh shit!
God.
He does.
Valve will announce Half-Life 3.
Oh my god!
bring the house down.
Damn, I guess I was wrong. He did have ideas. This guy's got some ideas.
It's not going to
Man.
fucking happen.
No, no, it's not.
Exactly.
There you go.
That is the appropriate sound.
Okay. Well,
Okay, so that's my prediction, and then it sounds like Miguel has a prediction too. So there you go.
that was it. Yeah, Half-Life 3, Gatorade, get hype, touch an asteroid.
Yes.
Prediction
exactly.
right there.
If they were to come out and say Half-Life 3 were actually in production, I might get hyped.
Same. Fucking
might.
hard same, dude. What release? Give
Hard
me release
same.
year at least. Release year. What do you think? What would it be?
What release year?
Yeah.
2025.
Okay, fair enough. That's probably the year Fable comes out.
Okay.
That's my prediction right now. I'm
Fable,
just throwing that out there.
2025.
2025. All right. Here's the thing, all right? Now, I was just listening to Mega 64's podcast. So, Derek Acosta gave me this idea of Mega 64. Basically, have you noticed that Kojima has been kind of hanging out with people lately, like movie stars and stuff? Like, I just saw a picture of him hanging out with fucking what's his name? Jordan Peele. Like he was
Really?
he was in Jordan Peele's house. He gave him like a Death Stranding figure or something. There's a picture of them like shaking hands and smiling and stuff. And so Derek Acosta brought this up, and he's like, dude, what if he's in LA because he's here for the Game Awards, and not just to, give an award out, but because he's here to announce the next project that he's teasing left and right with Elle Fanning, you know what I mean, and that other lady, and the who am I, where am I shit that's been going on the Twitter. What if we get the Kojima trailer, even if it's just a teaser? What do you think? Get hype
For Overdose?
Yeah, for Overdose. There you go. I forgot what it was called. Yeah, what if we get a proper teaser, dude?
I fully think you just stole one of my predictions. So very good on you.
There you go, baby. Now you have one less. Perfect. I could steal your ideas. Perfect.
Love it.
I think they'll close out with that. I'm gonna say they won't close out with From Software Armored Core. They're gonna close out with that Kojima.
Cool. I mean, Geoff and Kojima are like total butt buddies, so I could see it for sure.
They're butt buddies. Whoa.
You know, I mean, Jeff Keighley gave me some shit to deliver to someone in his last game. You know, it's gonna. So you know, yeah. No, I think that's likely, and I think you know, if it's anything like the Death Stranding trailer rollout, it's gonna be maybe more fun than the actual game is. I think I had more fun. Like
Yikes.
I I had more.
Fuck.
I had more fun watching all of the Death Stranding trailers and like speculating on the internet than I did actually playing the game. So
Damn.
you know,
that game was
Shots fired.
it was pretty. It was
was
very
pretty.
hard to play.
It was pretty for sure.
Very,
it was
very hard to
obtuse.
play.
It wasn't
It
hard
was
to play.
obtuse.
It was fun, kind of.
No.
I said kind of.
No. It wasn't for me. Let's put it that way. Not for me.
Not for you. Here, look.
Let's put it this way.
Here's a sad Kojima for you.
Oh,
That's for you, Miguel. Sad Kojima.
that'd be a
It's really
that'd
small.
be a good.
With that. That's fine.
That'd be
Like
a
you
good
said, he's got
emote.
more money than he'll ever need, so it's okay.
It's really small, but there it is.
I think that might be your next emote for your channel, Jacob.
Sad Kojima.
Yeah.
That is pretty
Sad
funny. Yeah.
Kojima.
I think I might have to do that. That's a good point.
It's pretty solid.
Yeah. Anytime a
hell
movie
yeah, dude.
sucks, anytime any movie sucks, I'll be like sad Kojima.
Sad Kojima.
Let's
That's
get some
solid.
sad Kojimas in chat for the bad cutscene. You know what I mean? Anything kind
Yep.
of filmic.
Let's
what do you got? What's your next little thing?
Oh, is that me? It's back to me.
Yeah,
Cool.
back around, dude. Miguel said Half-Life
Here we
3.
go.
Half-Life 3.
Half-Life 3.
Are you making
Is
a
it back
phone
around
call?
to me? It's back around to me.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Cool. Sorry, your computer, I think ever since you brought the soundboard back, has been cutting out a little bit for me.
No, soundboard's not back. I was just literally just playing them through a media player.
Oh wow, nice.
I'm just double clicking
Okay,
it.
well then it's probably
No, my
probably
internet.
just my stupid internet.
No, my internet started sucking. So you know.
Classic. All right, for my second prediction, Ubisoft, that's Ubiquitous Software,
Ubi.
will unveil its Star Wars game developed by Massive Studios.
Massive.
It will be way more of a Destiny/Division style game, and it will look disappointing overall. That's my prediction.
Damn. Yikes.
The get hype moment is it's actually a well-rounded open world single player game with an epic campaign that feels well crafted and is more akin to a Star Wars Assassin's Creed than a Division style game, but I doubt it.
Okay, let me ask you a question. When you say your get hype moment, are you making a different prediction? Like it could suck, but it could be good.
My prediction is the main thing, which is that it's gonna be shown off with the trailer, and it's gonna be way more of like a multiplayer, you know, always online, super repetitive missions, grindy bullshit, Ubisoft bullshit. But
yeah.
my get hype moment means I will be hyped if it's actually a dope ass single player open world Star Wars Assassin's Creed type of game instead. You know what I'm saying?
So
That's the moment where I'll hit my Gatorade into my computer and ruin it by accident and be like,
can we?
whatever.
So you are making two predictions there.
I'm making one prediction with a cherry on top, and if the cherry happens, it's a good day.
No,
It's
you're
a good time.
This is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing like they're gonna unveil the Star Wars game, and either I'm gonna like it or I'm not, and that's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. So that's kind of like two.
I'm gonna take a shot.
You know what?
I'm gonna take a shot if I'm wrong on the main prediction. But if the get hype moment happens, I'm just gonna be happy. I'm not gonna take a shot.
Well, no, I mean you gotta chug some Gatorade if it's right. Right? You gotta get hype.
I gotta eat a Taco Bell Crunchwrap Supreme and live Moss.
Live Moss. You know what? I'm gonna do a super obvious
Perfect.
prediction really quick, and it's not a get. Well, okay, fine. I'm gonna do what you're doing. All right. So I'll make two predictions that contradict themselves. All right. Ready? Here it comes. I predict that we're going to see footage of games we already knew, another trailer that we don't need to see. Right? Like more footage of Harry Potter fucking Hogwarts Unleashed or whatever the fuck it's called. Which I
Guaranteed.
I definitely am gonna get the game and play it. Don't get me wrong. But I'm saying, like, do we need to see more of it? No. It's gonna come out like a month. But yeah, that's my prediction. But then my get hype prediction is that doesn't happen. And it's all new shit. You kind of see what I'm getting, where I'm going with this? Do you kind of get it?
It's like the opposite of what you just said. That gets
Right?
you hyped.
Yeah. And I'm not trying to shit all over you, man. I'm just giving you a hard time. But I would be hyped.
I mean,
I would be hyped if that didn't happen. Does that make it a prediction? I don't know. Maybe. I guess that's prediction number 2.
I guess what I'm saying is, if we get some bullshit ass trailers for shit that we don't need any more trailers for, your prediction is correct. But then you're not getting your get hype moment, right? Where if the show goes flawlessly and it's all new bangers, then you're gonna be really hyped, right? And you're gonna eat a Taco Bell Crunchwrap Supreme and live Moss.
But so if I don't get hyped, then I gotta take a shot. That's what I'm hearing too.
Exactly.
Okay,
exactly.
all right.
But if you get hyped,
I'm just trying to understand the system.
You don't. Yeah. If you get hyped, then you either drink some Gatorade or eat a Crunchwrap Supreme.
You know what? Are we besmirching Crunchwrap Supremes, or do we like Crunchwrap? Like, what's the consensus?
Crunchwrap Supreme.
It is pretty good.
I don't remember the last time I had one. That's the one that's kind of like.
Hold on, let me do the hand.
It's like,
remember this shit?
Like wrapped in the thing, right? And it's got like a regular taco. And
do you remember that shit? In the commercial, he's like, "You can take it to go," or whatever the fuck it was. You take it and you can go. You get out of here. They're pretty good.
Taco Bell's okay.
But you like the.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. But Crunchwrap Supremes are the shit, especially the chicken ones.
Well, I like their grilled stuffed burritos, to be honest with you.
Let me read this from the chat.
Yeah, feel it.
Kino Mega in the chat says, "If they announce more than one Star Wars game, I'll take 3 shots of the rip." Wow.
Nice.
I'm gonna hold you to it. I want video evidence of that live, my friend. So you let me know.
Yeah, Pizza Man. I think since it's 2 different studios, I think Pizza Man in the chat says you really think they'll talk about 2 different Star Wars games, because we already know that Jedi for Survivor is going to be there. Since it's 2 different studios, because Ubisoft hasn't said anything about their massive Star Wars game yet, I think there's a chance. But they might choose to focus on Avatar. I think we maybe know that James Cameron is going to make some sort of Avatar announcement. Or not announcement. They're probably just going to show the Way of Water trailer again or whatever bullshit.
Yeah. True.
But maybe the Ubisoft will end up showing their Avatar game instead, because I think that's first. Although it's not massive. Making that, someone else is making that game. I forget. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Jacob, can you take off swear words in the chat? Because I feel like Kino Mega just said something and it just shows me stars.
Shit.
What? I see shit. No, that's you. That's your login.
It must be your.
That's me? Do I have parental guidance?
Yes, you do.
You probably do.
Yeah.
Hide offensive language on. Take that shit off.
Can I want to send a message to ISHU to turn your parental guidances off.
Okay, thanks. Tell my girl so that
Can you let him see fuck shit piss bitch, please?
Well, he is going to be a parent, so he's got to stop, because that kid's going to be saying all sorts of shit.
True. You can't be just like saying like asshole all day long.
Yeah.
You can't be talking about chodes and poop vomits and melty taint waffles and shit like that. You can't be saying that type of stuff.
Wow, Jesus.
I thought I turned this music down.
Cunt knuckles. That was one from.
You got to get all your cunt knuckles out now.
Yeah, I get it. Cunt knuckle. Yeah, I got him out. Sorry, guys.
That was the one. That was one. Yeah, you got him out. That was one from Hello from the Magic Tavern that they said today.
Yeah. Dude, it's been a little while. That show's so good. I mean, I keep up with it weekly. So the old episodes, I'm like, only remember the bullet points. No. Miguel, what's your next?
I'm pretty surprised
prediction?
you remember as much as you do. Anyways, yeah.
Honestly, me too. I don't know. I can't remember what I said 5 seconds ago.
I predict there will be more. It's not really an award show. It's like a showcase of new things with awards peppered in. And as far as anything new happening, I don't know, dude. I don't follow video game news, guys. I don't.
Well, just throw,
I know.
Throw something random out.
We're putting you in a tough spot.
Care.
Just throw something random out. Just be like, they're gonna make. Like, let me give you an example, Miguel. Okay.
They're gonna make Parappa the Rapper 3.
There you go.
Love that.
Perfect.
Love that.
Perfect. That's the kind of shit I want from you. That's the thing, Miguel. All right.
Miguel.
You gotta understand. Gage and I are dialed in here. You're the wild card. You're the wild card here. You know what I mean? Have you ever seen that episode of Always Sunny, where he's like, Charlie's the wild card, and he cuts the brakes to the van, and the van crashes.
That, yeah.
That's you.
Wild card.
Wild card. It's a good episode.
Funny enough, Miguel. Funny enough, Amazon announced that they're doing a Toe Jam and Earl series.
Oh, yes.
So Parappa the Rapper could totally come back. You never know.
Toe Jam and Earl. What the fuck?
Well, you guys might not know they made a sequel.
What was the story of that fucking game?
They're walking around.
It's some rapper aliens come to Earth to get their groove, their funk, or their whole planet has lost its like funk mojo, and so they come to Earth to try and get some funk. And turns out Earth is pretty dope. So, yeah.
Very interesting. Okay, I'm speechless.
You for on my side, you cut out when you were saying funk, so it sounded like you said funk. And I thought that was kind of funny.
Also, I'd like Earthworm Jim to come back as well, please.
Damn! Every time he gets hit, damn! Loved it. When I was a kid, I thought that shit was funny.
Also, Steph Curry from the Golden State Warriors is going to be in this Toe Jam and Earl show.
No.
Weird stuff is happening in the world.
Hold on. They cleared this up. The Kind of Funny Best Friends community cleared this up for me. It's actually his production company that's making it.
Oh, he's a producer.
Stephen Curry has a fucking production company, and that's how we're getting Toe Jam and Earls from Stephen Curry's. He's a producer now, guys.
Wow.
He drains threes and he pays the bills. I mean, what do you do? How do you produce a show? I feel like all you do is pay stuff and you find people.
You probably pay stuff and then maybe you tell one person what to do at one point.
Pizza Man said, Sam in chat said Fallout show trailer. That's a good prediction.
Ooh,
it's a good prediction.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Happen.
You think it'll happen, guys?
I hope it doesn't.
You hope it doesn't? It's because you don't like trailers.
This is what I'll say. I like that franchise, but I feel like they would fuck it up as a show, and you're just be just as mad as you were as with fucking Halo. They won't do it right.
Yeah. Well, all I know is that what we do know about it is that it's not retelling any of the games.
Correct.
It's just a story set within the Fallout universe, and Walton Goggins is going to be in it. I like him.
Who makes it? Who's making it?
Well, Bethesda is involved in the Fallout show. So
I want to say it's Amazon Prime.
Bezos.
I don't remember.
Okay.
It's a Bezos production.
I don't know, man.
I'm gonna watch it.
I don't know.
I'm gonna watch it.
I'll go in with low expectations, and if it surprises me and I like it, okay. But I expect nothing at this point.
That's how I felt with Halo, and I was still upset. So let's hope Fallout does better.
Kino Mega.
We got breaking news in the chat.
Kino Mega in the chat says Microsoft has entered into a 10-year commitment to bring Call of Duty to Nintendo following the merger of Microsoft and Activision Blizzard King. Interesting. Is that a prediction or announced? Oh, it's announced.
Yeah. That's
cool. Whatever.
Breaking news of a prediction. The news was the prediction.
It's gonna be like Call of Duty Mobile or like streaming on Nintendo, and it's gonna be garbage. So whatever.
Like Control. You know,
Exactly.
You have to play it over the cloud. Okay. Well, let's get another prediction, Gage.
That's you. I think
is
it's
it
your
me?
prediction.
Is it my turn? What's a dormant franchise? Okay. We're gonna get a trailer for Marvel versus Capcom versus DC. Whoa. That's right. It's gonna be all of the superheroes battling in one universe, multiverses.
Holy shit!
That's right. Capcom comes to multiverses. You heard it here, guys. Capcom and Marvel. I'm just kidding. I'm just spitballing. This is just improv here. No, but for real, I think we'll get some kind of Marvel versus Capcom thing from Capcom. Watch this. Watch it happen.
Interesting.
Watch it happen.
Interesting.
It's gonna happen.
I mean, they should bring it back. I mean, the last one was kind of a disappointment, right?
Yep. And then here's my get hype moment. My get hype moment is if Capcom says we're joining Microsoft and going to Game Pass. That's a joke. That's a joke, guys. I'm just joking. That's
everything goes back to Game Pass.
That's a joke.
You're getting that Game Pass money, Jacob.
Yeah, just getting it. Give me money. Give me money. Give me money, Microsoft. Actually, Microsoft, I need your money to buy a PS5. Can you help me find a PS5? I need one of those. I got an Xbox already.
Okay.
I got an Xbox already. Can you help me with the PS5? Anyone? Please help me. Oh, here's a get hype moment. Here's a get hype moment. Sony announces PS5s are now available anywhere, somewhere, fucking somewhere.
That's what I heard, actually.
Oh, cool.
And I will be getting one at some point.
Steam.
Fuck yeah.
Y'all should sign up for the sweepstakes that's happening every minute of the Game Awards. Steam is giving away a free Steam Deck.
Yes. Oh, no shit.
Sign up through Steam. Sign up through Steam. I'll
send you the link later.
Yeah, I'll find the link right now, actually.
Yeah, through Steam. Yeah.
Who is next?
It's me. It's me next.
That's Gage.
All right. For my third and technically final prediction. Let's see. You stole my Kojima one. All right. Nintendo. That's right. Nintendo Entertainment will announce a new Donkey Kong Country game.
Ooh.
It is made by the Mario Odyssey team. It looks gorgeous. It's more of a Banjo-Kazooie series, so more of a 3D platformer than a 2D side scroller.
DK64. You mean.
The get hype moment is that there's a new Switch announced alongside it, and it's the main launch game for it in 2024. But I doubt that.
Wow. Is that the get hype moment?
Yep.
Wow, that's amazing.
The get hype moment is there's a new Switch Pro to go alongside it. It's not gonna happen.
I thought it was turning the volume down. I'm sorry, guys.
I have no idea what Jacob's doing.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
I broke something, but it's okay. I realized when I was trying to turn the speaker down, I kept turning it up, and that's where we're at.
Oh.
It's that kind of night. My bad. Much better.
All good.
Sorry,
but
guys.
Yeah. So it was reported on I want to say like years ago now, maybe 2 years ago now, maybe a year ago, that the Mario Odyssey team has been working on a Donkey Kong game. Being as it's the Mario Odyssey team, I figured it would be a 3D game as opposed to a 2D game. So that's my prediction. So that would be cool. Everyone keeps saying there hasn't been Nintendo always talks about how they want to have a mainline franchise for every one of their core franchise on a new system, like during its lifespan, kind of before they put out more. Like, so we've obviously had like multiple Mario games on one system, and things like obviously multiple Pokemon games, things like that. But they seem to want to do like at least one Zelda, one Kirby, usually multiple Kirbys, but one Yoshi, one main Mario, one main Donkey Kong on a system. So I think it's time for Donkey Kong, and then some other Mario game will come, maybe from the Mario 3D World team down the line, something like that.
Yeah, that sounds great. So, like Tropical Freeze is really good, 2D though. We got 3
But it was good.
We got 3 Donkey Kong Country games. You know what I mean? We only have 2 of the newer versions, so you could argue that there's room for one more 2D platformer. But like, bro,
yep,
I would love a 3D Donkey Kong platformer. That'd be a great time. So I'm with you. And right now there is a resurgence in 3D platformers, like with the likes of Tinykin and what's it called? Like the sequel to Crash Bandicoot was kind of a 3D platformer, I believe.
Yeah.
It's
about
different.
time. Yeah.
They remastered Spyro. There's like all these kind of like, what's the one that's on Game Pass? Super Lucky Tale. You know what I mean? We got
Super Lucky's Tale.
Got a couple of those.
Ukulele. We had
Ukulele.
Yeah.
So I feel like right now is the time to release a 3D platformer because that's sort of the trend. So I would love it. I know Blessing Adeoye Jr. would love it. You know what I mean? He loves that shit. And that Barrett Courtney
people would
guy.
freak out for sure.
Miguel doesn't give a fuck. He's like,
I'd be down to play more.
I mean, to be fair.
Oh yeah, you down?
Yeah. I always like Donkey Kong.
Oh, okay, cool.
To be fair, like,
I haven't owned a Nintendo product in a very long time.
But did you like Donkey Kong 64? That's the real question.
I don't know if I ever played that one, to be honest with you.
Yeah. It's okay.
Did anyone play it?
A lot of people did. Well, it's more of the Banjo-Kazooie camp. Banjo's good. DK64 is
a little bit of that. That was fun.
DK64 just had a lot of collecting different colored bananas. That's most of the game is just collecting multicolored bananas. No, all right. So we got a link. I'm sorry. Kino Mega did link the official tweet from Phil Spencer, confirming what he said earlier. Like they are bringing Call of Duty to the Nintendo Switch. So there's more to the tweet. Actually, it says Microsoft is committed to helping bring more games to more people, however they choose to play. And then at ATVIAB, I don't know who that is, but that's crazy.
However
Breaking
they
news.
choose to play just kind of sounds like they're playing it the wrong way, but we'll let them play.
Oh, Activision Blizzard, I see. Yeah, man, it's gonna be crazy when they do merge.
This is all just a ploy that Microsoft is doing right now to shed off all of the monopoly accusational heat that they're getting from all of these advisory boards and these oversight committees that they're having to go through in government stuff. Like they're just trying to show that, like, hey man, us acquiring this giant company isn't us becoming a monopoly. It's actually us getting it to more players instead of less. So whatever. Yep. It's cool, but I think it's just kind of a marketing ploy.
Yeah, this is just another one of those like, hey everybody, don't be mad, bro. It's cool. We're gonna bring it to Nintendo.
I didn't realize they were having those issues, and that's really interesting. That you're probably right. That's probably exactly what they're doing, and they'll probably put out substandard products just to say that it's available.
You could say
no doubt
every game on the Nintendo Switch is a substandard product because the system is kind of substandard at this point.
That's
it's
Nintendo's
very old
problem,
and underpowered,
right?
And everything suffers on that console. I think we need a new version of the Switch, Nintendo.
Seriously.
We do have the Steam Deck, and you can get one every fucking hour of the Game Awards, so make sure to sign up for that thing. Those things are sick, dude.
Every minute, bro.
Every fucking minute, dude.
How long is it?
It's hours.
It's gonna be like 2 hours, I think.
2 hours at least, right?
Yeah, that's 120.
They said it's
Steam
gonna
Decks.
be significantly shorter than last year, and last year's was like almost 3 hours.
Yeah, it was 3 hours straight up. Yeah, so Could be an hour and 45 minutes. That also means that a ton of the categories will be like, oh, this guy won off screen and that guy won off screen and this guy won off
There's
screen.
gonna be a lot of that.
Yeah, there's gonna be a ton of those, and most of them will be the content creators that like no one really cared about in the first place, or like the esports coach.
Anyway.
You think they're gonna bring the esports coach up to the stage to like say like a fucking, speech or whatever? No.
Oh hell yeah, he's gonna be like right up there, dude.
Pizza
most
Man,
important category.
Pizza Man Sam says Xenoblade Chronicles 3 isn't substandard. Okay. Pokemon is though.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
Performance wise.
Performance
wise. That's all I'm talking about. I don't know
Miguel,
how well
Miguel,
Xenoblade
what's your
was.
last prediction?
I would like to predict that let's see. They finally kill Link. This is his next game, he's gonna die in it, and no more.
Wow. How about Ganondorf? Can they kill him too, please? Can we get like a whole new thing?
Yeah, let's just start a new franchise.
You can call it Zinco. Zinco, the legend is Zinco. Fucking tears of the tears of the Ooga Booga. I don't know. Fucking just give me something different, man.
I don't blame you. I think at this point, how old's that game?
Zelda?
Pretty darn, like almost
80s?
40, 50 years.
Almost 40, right?
Yeah, 40. I mean, Zelda's great. I love Zelda. I love Link and stuff, but like it's always the same story over and over and over again.
And the gameplay is a little different, but essentially it's the same game. At least in my opinion. Like,
True.
Same type of gameplay.
I think the biggest shift is when they, you went to 3D versus 2D, Yeah, I mean, what could they do next? AR? You're Link, bro. You put on these glasses, you're Link. You know what I'm saying? You want to ride the horse? You want to slap the shit out of Epona? You could do that if you want.
You can go find Korok seeds in the real world by swiping your phone like this.
Ugh. I hate it. I fucking hate it. I'm sorry, guys.
No, I love Zelda.
Link's
I don't know what
gonna die.
you guys are fucking talking about.
The death of Link.
I feel you.
Dude, Tears of the Kingdom. You know why it's called Tears of the Kingdom, the new Zelda game? Because that's when Link is finally dead forever, dude.
Okay.
Tears of the Kingdom, yeah. Wow.
This is if it's anything like the Ocarina of Time to Majora's Mask type of thing, I could see this being a darker game for sure. We'll see.
Tears of the Kingdom looks great. And they're saying I'm slandering Zelda. I'm not slandering Zelda. We're just saying like Link can die and then Link can show up. You know what I mean?
Give me something new.
Make him blue instead of green. You know what I mean? Just do something, dude. Just do something different.
Just give me a full Sheik game. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, now that rolling
Yeah.
it. That's like when Kojima did the Revengeance or whatever. Isn't that game with the guy? What's his name?
Yes.
What's his name? I don't know. Man.
Raiden?
Yeah, the Raiden game. Make a chic version of the Raiden game. That'd be interesting. Why don't you make a game where you play you're Ganondorf? Why can't I be Ganondorf?
Zelda Rising is what it's gonna be called.
Zelda Rising. I don't know anymore, man. I just don't know. Are we ever gonna have anything new from Nintendo? I guess that's sort of a topic in and of itself. What is Nintendo gonna do besides?
What about ARMS, bro?
know.
Come on, man.
No one liked ARMS. People like the one with the ink. It's
Kidding.
Splatoon. People like Splatoon. That's a new IP. I'll give them
Splatoon.
credit for that.
That's true. Yeah.
I do like that.
But you're always Mario. You know what I mean? It's always about Mario. There's Luigi's Mansion's different, but you're still using the same characters.
Do you feel like
I don't know.
Nintendo's run out of ideas?
They haven't run out of
I don't know about that.
gameplay innovation ideas, and I don't think they've run out of kind of like weird gimmicky ideas, but I think they may have not. They haven't built any new worlds anytime soon. You know.
Let me ask you a question about
I
Mario.
would agree.
What the fuck is
All
up?
right,
Why?
Jacob, what's your last prediction?
Let me ask you a question about Mario really quick. Why do we
Okay.
got a Bowser Jr. but we don't got a Mario Jr.? You know what I mean? Who is Bowser fucking?
Who's the mom?
Who is Bowser fucking? Is that Peach's kid?
Huh.
Who would Mario be fucking?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, look at Naruto, right? You know what I mean? You got Boruto now. You got son of Naruto.
Who did he fuck?
Why can't we have son of Mario? Why don't we have like a new generation of Mario characters? You could do the same thing with Link. You know what I mean? Or something. I'm just saying,
there
like,
is-
just
there is
try,
Baby
just
Mario
evolve.
in Mario RPG.
That's all I'm trying to say. Just evolve a little bit. I mean, I know we're like they're evolving the gameplay, but like story wise, we just got a wahoo. That's all we got. I got a wahoo.
Well, in the story on those games was never really that deep. to
Yeah,
begin
but let's
with.
get deeper, man. Let's get deeper. Get deep up in that Mario lore, baby. My final prediction is that. What's a good one? Who haven't we heard from in a while? Sega just came out with Sonic. Capcom kind of announced something recently, didn't they? They've been doing Resident Evil. Kojima did stuff. Man, who's left out? What? My question is, who are we forgetting? Oh, I know what I'm waiting for. That's right. I'll put in a 2-part prediction. Number 1, Starfield. It kind of feeds into my
Yeah,
first prediction.
you think we get something?
We might get a little Starfield, but I guess as a Microsoft fanboy, I have to say, like, I think we might get something. We're either gonna get Avowed, a little taste. You know what I mean? We're either gonna get Avowed. I don't think we'll get Perfect Dark, but there's a chance we'll get a little bit of Fable. You know what I mean? Something like that. I want to see something from something big from Microsoft will drop that like people don't expect because they're too busy thinking Microsoft doesn't have any games. And I think that's what's going to happen. The get hype moment will be like just a straight up like, welcome to the world of Fable. This is the world of Fable. You know what I mean? And we'll get that. But I don't think that's going to happen. I just think we're going to get something from Microsoft. Something big.
So your prediction is a Microsoft first party studio will show a big trailer at the Game Awards.
Yeah, something more than the teaser trailers we've had. And yes, that does include Hellblade, I guess. We might get something big like, hey, here's a whole bunch of Hellblade gameplay. You know what I mean? Hellblade 2.
Love it.
But I don't know, what other games are we waiting on? Dude, what if we saw fucking Indiana Jones? What if we got like the big Indiana Jones gameplay trailer? That'd be wild. Dude, what if if fucking Bethesda comes in with the id Software Quake announcement? Woo! Woo!
That would be really hyped. We
get Quake Reborn. Or Quake Abyss, you know, has a weird name.
At the Game Awards before, so that's very possible.
We got what? Doom?
We did get Doom Eternal announcement trailers at the Game Awards before.
There you go. You guys saw me. I'm sorry, go.
It's not unprecedented.
You guys saw me improvise my way into that prediction. Quake, baby. Quake's coming. Quake is coming. Quake is coming. It's gonna be Quake Abyss or like Quake Dark Slayer or like I don't know. What's a good subtitle, Miguel?
Quake, Back from the Dead.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool. That's cool. I was gonna say
I'd call it Quake Tremors.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I was gonna make
That's actually very good.
I was gonna make a joke like that, so perfect job. And then I just have to throw this out there. Pizza Man Sam in chat said I'd get so wet if Indiana Jones was showing off. Yep, I feel it. That's it. That's it for me. I think Microsoft's coming in hot, dude.
Solid. Honorable mention predictions that don't really count. I would love to see, mostly I'm just hoping for this, a Time Splitters reboot trailer from Embracer Group.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Silk Song.
Right?
Silk Song. No?
Oh, Silk Song.
Silk Song.
That's wild.
Yeah, maybe Silk Song, more Silk Song. Maybe
Could
Cuphead 2, you know? What do you think?
Yeah, whatever MDHR is doing next. I mean, you figure it's got to be more Cuphead, right?
Or what if MDHR is like, guys, we're making a tactics game or something like that, animated in that style. That'd be cool as fuck.
That would be interesting.
Whoo! Man, I would love that shit. Ah, Jesus.
What about
so
a first person? What about a first person shooter in that style? That'd be wild.
Man, that's like a mushroom trip, man, that I want to be a part of.
Yeah, that would be insanity. Yeah.
Honestly, I kind of stick with my first prediction though, where we're gonna see footage of games we've already seen. You know, we're gonna see more of that Pinocchio game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're gonna see another Atomic Heart trailer.
I can't wait for that game.
You know what I mean? We're gonna see something from Sony that we've already seen, but it's like a port to PC. You know, what if we get Bloodborne to PC announcement? That'd be wild. That'd be good hype. I mean, I want to see something from Nintendo. I don't think we'll get first party, but you never know. Breath of the Wild was announced at Game Awards. That was their first main reveal trailer. So we could see something big.
I feel like.
What if we got fucking Mario Odyssey 2, dude? At the Game Awards. That'd be crazy as hell. No one would see that coming. Right? Brand new Mario game.
I feel like the problem with
I'm listening.
Sorry. There's a serious delay coming from your computer, I think.
Oh no.
So every time you start talking and I talk, then it sounds like you're coming in right. Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah.
The problem I think with Geoff Keighley and Nintendo right now is that Geoff Keighley had a really good relationship with Reggie Fils-Aimé, and I feel like he doesn't have any connections to Nintendo PR anymore.
Right.
Because I feel like Nintendo's been absent from like the last 3 or 4 Geoff Keighley events. I don't know. We'll see.
This motherfucker, X Interact, just linked a Rickroll. So thanks for that in the chat. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see about that, but I think really, honestly, set in stone, we will see Kojima there, at least presenting an award. But I have a really good feeling about us seeing that game. You know, that he's been showing off. But man,
hell yeah.
I think we'll see more movies.
All right, y'all. That's been our Game Awards predictions, y'all.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see way more movies and shows than we want to see. That's kind of my main prediction.
Then games, sort of like what Comic-Con became.
Yeah, right. It's not about the comics. It's about the MCU. It's just the fucking MCU.
Exactly.
That's why the fandom is its own thing, man. All right, guys. Gage, what do you want to do now, man?
I want to endorse.
Oh, we're
Jacob.
endorsing? All right, cool. I guess we ran long enough. We don't have to do our
We
extra segments, but we got some stuff planned this month. Let me just, before we endorse, I just wanted to reiterate what's going on for the rest of the week with all the content. The actual Game Awards, make sure to follow X to Interact on Twitch. They will be live reacting to the show. We will be in and out of there in the chat, just audio only from us, but you know what I mean? We'll be in there, we'll be chatting, we'll be drinking, maybe having a good time. I'll have Mochi Squeeze next to me so we can judge all the fashion. Then on Friday, which I believe is the day after, we're going to come back for what we've been talking about, the Odd Valley / Neon Pocket Dimension mashup episode. That's right. It's the two of our podcasts as one. We're going to go over the results of the Game Awards versus our predictions. We're definitely going to drink. We're going to do all the things we do on Odd Valley and all the things we do on this show all in one thing. Mochi Squeeze will be there as well. But I am forcing her to watch a Game Awards, so at least she knows what the fuck we're talking about. And that's what's going on. I think that people promise shots if things happened or whatever. So we're
We
gonna
sure
hold them
did.
to it. Yeah, we're gonna hold everyone to it. We're gonna get nice and drunk on Friday, and yeah, that now that that's out of the way, Gage, who do you want to endorse this week, man?
I'm going to endorse. I just actually put it in. I put it in the Discord under projects and planning, also in shows and movies. I'm endorsing a YouTube video, guys.
Ooh.
Uh, it is called New York City in 1993 in HD. This is a this is a video of New York City in 1993, and it's just people walking around in New York City. It's just kind of shots of New York City, but it's remastered in 1080p.
Wow.
And it's just kind of I watched it the other day, and it just kind of makes you feel good about stuff. It's
Wow.
just a bunch of people in oversized suits,
You see-
and it just kind of makes you like, you're just like, oh yeah, the 90s, that was a time. People looked a lot different, and it's pretty funny. And
Wow.
it's got some really funny, like Seinfeld-esque music over the top of it, and it brought me some joy. So if you're feeling like the world's a complicated and scary place, watch this video for a little bit, and it'll make you feel better.
It was an easier time, the 90s.
It was.
Oh, this
It
is Twin
was.
Towers.
There's the 2 towers.
Holy fuck, dude. Look at this lady.
Look at that girl. Look at her. Look at her hair. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. I love this video. That's a great video.
So yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm endorsing. We'll link it. We'll link it in our.
We will
in our
link it in
YouTube
the
video.
description below, as we do with all our endorsements. And I can't wait to put that up when I'm just listening to music and hanging out. Looks like a great video for that. Miguel, you got anything to endorse today?
I am endorsing Trader Joe's mini gingerbread people.
Oh, what? I gotta look this up too.
They're gingerbread cookies by Trader Joe's that are seasonal.
Oh yeah,
They're fucking
those
delicious.
are so good. Yeah, they rule.
Trader Joe's. I gotta look this up, guys.
I've been eating those for like a week now. So.
Mini gingerbread man. Wait,
Great,
so are they
great, great endorsement.
Are they like
Yes.
little cookies?
They're little cookies, dude.
Oh, dude, look at that! They got fudge icing.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
They're like they that's a taste, a seasonal taste that is worth pursuing.
This website's reviewing them.
I
Danger,
walked
danger!
into
These
Trader
cookies.
Joe's,
What's that?
and it had been a year since I saw them, and I had to buy a box.
This random website said, "Danger, danger! These cookies are utterly addictive, crispy, crunchy, spicy. I could not get enough of these." So there you go.
Highly recommend.
Nice. Shit. What do I gotta endorse? Oh,
Not a beer.
I'm gonna endorse. Don't tell me what to do, Gage. I'm gonna endorse getting a new
Sorry.
ornament. You know what I mean? Go ahead, get an ornament. You got an ornament?
Oh.
You don't have a tree.
You can hang it on your dick.
Put it on a wall.
Yeah.
It's a dick ornament.
Just you got push pins. You know, just hang a bunch of ornaments off one of your loose walls. That's all I got.
Or, are your
Ornaments.
ears
I mean,
pierced?
we got
Are your ears
some new
pierced? Put 'em in
ornaments.
your ears.
Yeah, there you go. We got some new ornaments today, and I liked them. You know, we got the Mandalorian. We got the Baby Yoda guy. What's the other guy? The Boba Fett. Boba Fett. We got Boba Fett,
Grogu.
Mandalorian. Ornaments. You know what I mean? You look at me for a second. All right, you've been using the same fucking ball ornaments for 20 years. Go to Target. Go Walmart. Find a cool ornament, man. Just buy it.
Maybe they're sentimental. Jacob, do you ever think
No,
about that?
but
though?
you can. The sentiments can grow. You know what I mean? You get a new sentiment. You get a 2022 sentiment, and then when it's 2023, 2033, then you'll be like, oh, I remember when Jacob said I should get an ornament, and I bought this Miss Piggy, and it was cute.
What I will say is, I have a friend who has. If you have not seen the Hallmark Star Wars ornaments,
Are they cool?
fucking amazing.
Old school?
And they're
Nice.
like, they're all like light up and shit, and you like plug them in. They're really cool, really fucking cool ornaments.
Oh,
My
dude.
friend has
Hell
a
yeah.
collection of them. There's, they always put them out every year or whatever.
Well, there you go.
Fucking awesome.
Oh,
No, not those.
that's not. Well,
Epic.
I don't. It was a. I saw one. I don't know. That's not. I thought I saw one when I looked at the link. It had an ornament, and it was lighting up. It was like Darth Vader's helmet. The eyes are red, and lit up. Anyway, just go fucking buy an ornament. I don't know, man. Also, you know,
Good. No, I get new ornaments every year so that I keep stacking up.
also XO Chinese is pretty good around here. I'll just say that. I ate the fried rice. You know what I mean?
XO Chinese.
XO Chinese. Yeah, it's real close to where we live.
Okay.
Delicious.
As opposed to Endo Chinese. Is that what you're saying?
Well, no, I mean endo weed is like the bad stuff, right? So it's like cheap. Do you wait? Let me ask you a quick question before we leave. Do you guys have China Go-Go over there in California?
I've never seen it. No.
Okay, that place sucks. But my coworker said their chow mein is good because it's one of the only places in town that actually makes chow mein and not lo mein.
Oh.
Oh, really?
That's true. That's good.
So give and take.
It is hard to find. It is hard not to just get lo mein when you order chow mein.
Yeah, I had this conversation with my coworker, and that's what she said. She's like, the only place I can find chow mein that I like is at, well, she didn't say this part, but shitty ass. And then she said the rest of this, China Go-Go.
I don't think it's that bad. But
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
I'm gonna be honest. Like any fast food Chinese place isn't good in my opinion.
But XO is good. That's all I'm trying to say. XO Chinese, thanks. Thanks for everything you've done. And buy an ornament. Guys, let's get the fuck out of here.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Thanks for hanging out with everyone in the chat. It was a fun night. Thanks for trolling and being weirdos. And
love you guys.
We'll hang out with you X to Interact boys on the Game Awards night itself. Sounds good.
Engage, will you please let us know why the sky is blue?
Well, because the sun comes through at a particular angle through the atmosphere, and because of the certain types of light that don't make it through the particles, we see some sort of blue spectrum. I think that's right. I think I'm close.
Because Superman said so.
There you go.
I'll accept both. Thank you guys.